Would you allow your best friend to date your ex? And if so, how much time has to pass before you do?
I mean, it's probably gotta be a minute. Like, which?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. And if you call in right now,
Okay,
to
Kanye.
actually, I did
Right.
mean to cut you off, but you can call in 215-619-7366 and give us the answer now to the stat on Facebook, which was, what do you believe Mark will say to this question?
Yo, he be posting stuff behind my back. I didn't
So-
even know about that.
Ian just said, what's up?
Hi, Ian.
But Ian is all the way in Atlanta, so I don't think he'll be able to play. But
What do you
what's
mean? They got
good,
the
Ian?
phone number?
Yeah, but he's in Atlanta, so he's not really going to be able to use the PJ Wellings. I don't even know if there's a PJ Wellingham's down there. It might be. I don't see why not. But anyway, yeah, so if you call in right now, so Deja, I'll have you go first because I want to try to give the listeners a chance to call in. But the
What do
question
they win
is,
if they get what I was gonna say?
they get a gift card or they get something.
I thought we had all the gift cards.
We do, but it's going to come out of my pocket because it was
Okay.
just too good.
All
So
right.
if anyone is listening and you want to call in and you give the correct answer to what Francois is going to say about allowing your ex to date your best friend, then you will win. He said North Carolina. That's right, Charlotte. But you can win. You can win some money for PJ Welling. So you can call in at 215-619-7366. So Deja, while we wait, if someone calls, if not, oh well. But what is your opinion on that? Would you allow your homegirl to date one of your exes after a certain amount of time?
I mean, she can, but we're not friends.
What? Your best
go.
best friend?
Yeah, we're just not friends.
So then you're not friends anymore.
Right.
Because why would she want to date him?
Because maybe she sees it didn't work out for you guys, and she's like, "Well, I'm feeling them." So,
Okay, so that's
Deja,
bad.
you being my best friend, and I know you care about my happiness, and obviously you weren't happy with him. Maybe I might be happy with him. Can I date him?
Oh, go ahead, sus. We just not
And
friends.
then you're not friends no more.
Like, I don't care if that's what you want to do, but we're
But
not
why?
friends.
Oh, so now why? Like what?
Because
Like
that's-
I'm trying to understand the. So it's like you have nothing to do with him. You're over this guy, right? You're over him. So why is it an issue? You know it's not going to work out between you and him. So
I think it's not so logical. I mean, I guess,
Yeah, like, yo.
we just wouldn't be friends though, because it's like that goes. Why would you want to date your your best friend's ex?
because they
It's
might be
like-
vibing out. They might be vibing out.
But they can do that on their own terms. Why I gotta be a part of it?
They
I don't
have.
want to be a part of that. So yeah, go ahead and date
Yeah.
him. But we're not friends.
Okay. So hold on. We have.
That breaks friend code.
So we have Ian on Facebook. Ian, what I'm gonna try to do, because I want to get your opinion. You're over here cracking up laughing at this. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to see if you can join in. I'm not sure if you want to join in live.
Get it together.
Yeah, we'll see what we
Look
can
at me
do
looking
here.
up. That is so funny.
Oh, what's going on, Anthony Dill? How you doing, man? Oh, I didn't mean to say your whole name, but he's a lot. He's a good friend back from elementary school. Ant's watching. Hey, Ant, if you want to go ahead and chime in, would you allow your best friend to date your ex? And I believe you're already married, so I know that's going to be hard to.
We put nobody in sticky situations.
I know.
So anyway,
know.
can I date your ex?
Can you date
Oh
my
wait,
ex?
we said best friend. I don't know if he claiming that. So, can
Well,
would you allow
that's
your
hard.
best friend to
Would
date your
I
ex?
allow my best friend to date my ex?
Yeah. See, and no, that's not okay. No, who
He
does
said,
that?
"No, that's not okay." Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah.
that's his.
Ian.
That's his. Okay.
And what's your
all right.
opinion?
What's your opinion?
Okay. Ant's cracking up laughing. I'm looking forward to see what his opinion is. Huh. Now, on one hand, it's like, all right. You know what? Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Best male friend. That'd be hard to say who though specifically.
It don't matter. No. It's just retarded. Why would you do this? Especially if it's like your
Because
best
if
friend
it's
where
your best friend and you want your best friend to be happy.
But how does she know she's gonna be happy with somebody I just had a whole bunch of
She
problems
doesn't.
with? Okay, take that risk on your own. I don't want to be a part of this.
Okay, what if
All
you
right,
ain't had
what
problems with him? What if you had a mutually?
Yeah, you guys
Break
both
up.
say, you know what, it's not working out, it's not working out. And
How
you're
wait, hold
cool.
on. How many relationships have you been in?
Oh, what up, E? I see you join.
What kind of answer is that?
That's my answer.
You know what I mean? You can go either way. You know?
It could have been, I don't know.
All right, so
But the thing about it is when you have best friends, I know. All right, so speaking from a girl standpoint, I don't know how much of you guys like discuss your problems.
Yeah,
with,
we
like,
need a
your
female
significant-
standpoint.
But like me and my best friend, we talk about
everything.
like what goes on
What
in a
up, E?
relationship. Like
Yeah.
we just argue why he's not calling back. Like we go, like you go into all that stuff. So it's
Yeah.
just like if I'm telling you all of this and I'm having all these problems. It's like
She like taking notes. Like, all right, so if I don't do that, maybe
Yeah,
I can
it'll
get
work.
him.
why would you do that? Like that's retarded. And it's just like it doesn't make any sense to me. Like why would you want to go ahead and take on that? And it's like. As my best friend, once I hate him, you hate him. But we don't. I mean, we
But
don't
what if
hate
you don't
people.
hate? Yeah, what if you don't hate each
No,
other?
she's saying like, you know what I mean?
It's
Once
just like a thing. Like, why would you do that?
it's like girl code.
Okay.
I get it. Like,
So we got another one that joined. Let me just break it down.
but
E,
he won't answer the question. Mr.
So
Yeah,
Maverick.
what up, E? Question: would you allow your best friend to date your ex after you have moved on? Let me know what you think. Would I? Let me think. See, on one hand, I look at it as why wouldn't I? Because then let me finish. Why
No, I
wouldn't I?
was
Because
thinking about if I was just thinking about that.
Well, once you know certain stuff, what makes you still attractive?
That was
Like, you know,
yeah, but you know what?
sometimes it's a turn
Some things work for other people.
Yeah, I feel
And you so.
Like, I get what you're trying to say. You're trying to
if
say,
I
like-
don't allow my best friend to, then that says that wow, I have still feelings for my ex, and it's like, well, but if you moved on, then you don't, and you know it doesn't work, so you have to accept it. I think the battle is not so much your friend dating your ex. I think it's more so
If
your
you're over
emotion
them?
and your emotions. Yeah.
See, I just don't want that person coming around anymore, to be honest. Like, if I'm hanging out with my best friend and then now I got to hang out with my ex, it's like.
But to me, it's just like, let's take all that away, though. Like, okay, fine. I get what you're saying, John. It means that you have these unresolved issues and emotions towards your ex. But my
Yeah.
thing is, it goes to, that's digging deep. We're going to deal with the surface. The surface that you're really not my genuine friend if you want to go ahead and date someone I just dated.
But that's your viewpoint. Like now you're.
And I'm so that's my viewpoint. So I'm
Okay.
just
Right,
not
so-
to be your friend
okay.
anymore.
Exactly.
But that's just me.
That's what she's
I
saying.
don't
Like,
know.
that's her viewpoint, and if you were her best friend, you would know that would be her viewpoint. Like, and then
Yeah.
you would still try to date him. Then it would be like, oh, okay, we're not friends.
Okay. I see.
I get
see.
that.
Yeah. But I look at it as now. What I personally, with my exes, if I think of all my exes, but see, it's been time.
Here
that
you go.
I'm just-
Yes or no? It's like no.
You know what? I would have to say, I'd be like, all right, cool, whatever. You take on that. Like that's on you.
Right.
But if I'm at that point where I can say yes, that means I moved on. And it's like,
But
no
I
big deal.
just
That
feel like
doesn't
it's
mean
always,
there's-
that doesn't mean anything. I feel like there's always going to be an ego thing involved between you and your best friend. Now it's a competition. And
How?
also,
If
you
I'm
think
over
great-
my ex.
That's what you think now, but it's different when you're in the setting. That's what we say it being out of it in a radio studio,
Right.
not really thinking about it because it's not really happening in our
Yeah,
lives. But let's say we're
that
at a
works
party.
in theory,
In
but
theory,
she's saying in
that's how-
But like,
actuality.
if we're at a party, I'm like, okay, I'm over Billy Bob, so go ahead, you can date him. That's fine. But we're in a party together. My best friend's with him. It's like you know your ex, so you know what triggers them. It's like an ego competition.
Yeah, you
thing.
know it. You
I
know
think
that
in
they're
her
triggers.
bag,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and that's like.
Well, you know
that's not real
what?
friendship.
Okay, so then this goes over.
Well,
This
I
is
can get him
interesting.
back for it. That's crazy.
Yeah, but this is interesting though, and I'm just now thinking about this, and I'm just now remembering. In high school, one of my good friends, still a good friend to this day, he actually dated or talked to. I don't think they 100% dated, but they were talked to a girl I had a crush on. And we both knew, like, I had a crush on her, but he pulled her first.
Okay.
And then they didn't work out. Then me and her started dating.
Okay.
But I feel like
so,
you guys
see
got
what I'm saying?
twisted viewpoints. Like,
Wait, how is our viewpoint twisted?
No, wait a
and he
second.
was cool
Go
with
ahead.
it because he moved on, but we all like I had a crush on her since like elementary school.
see, it depends on what type of guy you are. Are you a player or are you like
Neither one
not
of us
a
was a
player?
player.
All right, so if you're not a player and it's like, yo, you got a crush on this girl and whoever gets her first, I understand that. Guys understand that.
Yeah.
First come, whatever.
First
you
come,
got
first
it.
serve.
You got it. But and we also have it.
That
we
sounded
also
so-
have it the way where it's like, all right, you shot your shot, it didn't work, so now I'm gonna shoot my shot.
And then also, it depends on the depth of the relationship. If
Right.
he was just on the phone talking, busting
Mm-hmm.
her up, like, why would he care if you're going to go really try to be with her? But if you're in a relationship with somebody, like,
Like
you
a real
know
relationship.
their family, you
Mm-hmm.
know what, like, makes them mad. Like, you know everything about this person.
Okay.
Like, it's
That-
different. It's different.
All right,
It's
so
just different.
let's get to the comments because we have a lot of comments here. So Teresa, that's how you say it. I'm sure Teresa.
Yeah, Teresa.
You-
What up, homie?
Francois, I'm sure. Yeah, he knows. Okay, so Mark, you can go ahead and see. So she's,
Listen, Rational Mark is gonna think.
oh, this irrational Mark. Oh, we got a friend. Okay, so what does it say? Listen, Rational Mark is going to think, I don't want my ex around, and it's nasty to think about. LOL. But there's the really, how you say that word? I don't.
Altruistic.
Man, big
Altruistic.
words. I like that. That's a word for the
Go
day.
ahead, sis, with the
Mark
words.
will think about the other person getting a chance to find happiness regardless of the history. And you know what? She knows you very well.
She knows me very
because,
well.
because I can see you thinking both ways.
Right, like
I can see you thinking both ways. Thank you for that, Teresa. And that's how I kind of look at it. And Eric, he says, best friend is too close, no matter how long ago it was, especially if y'all still hang out often. That makes sense. Okay, and Justin Parker, the homie. What up, Jay? I don't even call you Jay. I don't know why. It's just I'm in my DJ mode right now. He's going to be playing me. So he's going to be playing me for a minute on that one. But all right, Justin. So would you allow your best friend to date your ex if he's interested? Like, yo, it didn't work out with you guys.
Anthony said.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Ant said, no, only if you were not that deep. Only if you were not that deep, honestly. If you dated for a month, then it's cool.
That's
Scroll
what I'm
down,
saying.
scroll
It
down,
goes
see more.
into the depth of it. It was nothing
These
else.
are just
okay,
joiners.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, so I agree. So with Teresa saying, what is this the rational Mark or altruistic Mark? Okay, so
We
that
gotta get
Mark,
this word.
I
Thank you for
agree
this
with
word.
it though. And so it's like it depends. Like, okay, yeah, but it's like if you're still okay. So how long were we best friends? Are we really best friends? Like, like you know what I mean? It depends on a lot of different things. Like if
Okay.
it's like an associate, then go ahead. Like who cares?
So
It's still an ego thing.
yeah,
It's always
so
gonna
like
be an
I
ego
don't
thing.
really.
But some dudes don't have that ego.
That's what you think now, but in the room with the situation going on, y'all like
Mm-hmm.
your best friend with the ex girl that you was just with.
Yeah,
like,
you
it's
like,
like that's what you
what she's
think.
saying. What she's saying is like you could all think about, yeah, you'll be good, but then y'all at a party, she get drunk and she's on his lap, and that
And
might
then you're
change
seeing
your.
it,
And
and
the
you
back
feel
of
some
your
type of way.
subconscious mind, it's gonna be something different because that's what you just were with her. So how was
Mm-hmm.
she doing this with your homeboy? Like that's
I
wild.
see what you're
like
saying.
that's what you're thinking
I see
now,
what you're
but no.
saying. Yeah. Okay.
She's
I
like,
see
nah,
what you're
bro.
saying. Nah, it's not.
So,
But this other Mark that Teresa is talking about, I don't know. I think that Mark would. I don't know. I'd be
because
interested.
look, there's a certain time for healing, right? During the time when how I heal,
Oh,
I
we
would
have-
like to be like, I like to distance myself from the person who I'm trying to like remove the toxicity from my
Okay.
life, and I'm like,
But
all
what
right.
if, like you said, it's a mutual thing? But we have Lady, what's going on? Thanks for joining. The question is, would you allow your best friend to date your ex? So we would love your viewpoint. We already had Teresa. She gave her viewpoint. So we would love another woman's point of view.
But
we-
Teresa, did she give her viewpoint? I think she gave it from Mark.
She gave
Right.
Mark's viewpoint. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, because you
Teresa.
said you
All right,
mentioned
Teresa.
the
Okay.
competition.
But I agree with. I mean, okay. Anthony said it depends. Like, if it was a month long of you guys talking and dating,
Yeah.
okay, cool, fine. But I just feel like still your best friend knows if I was trying to make this work with this guy and he was just playing too many games,
yeah.
like
See,
My best
here's
friend
the
know this,
thing.
like, why would-
I would let them.
see how Mark is. He's going back and forth.
No, I'm not going back and forth. There's
You
only one
are.
answer.
You're
There's
battling it though.
You
There
never
is
even let me answer.
All right, go ahead. Because I know the frustration when you start doing that. So.
No, I'm saying here's the thing. When I'm healing during my moment of like suffering or whatever, if it's a bad breakup,
Moment of
I
suffering.
would not want to see them together because that would be like, yo, dog, like you know what I mean, that hurts.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
wild.
Right. But like after the relationship is settled, I mean the dust
And
has
it's
settled,
dead,
everything
real
is
dead.
dead. I'm still friends with the ex usually.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm seeing her going on to date other people.
So now, could your girl could your
Now, if
girlfriend
my
could your
homeboy-
girlfriend be friends with her ex?
Could my girlfriend
Be friends with her
if
exes?
they were real friends?
Like, I just don't feel like there's ever really just a friendship. I mean, like, a cool, yeah, of course. Like, me and this boy was never dating. We were never in a real relationship. But it's hard when you're, like, best friends with some, because you don't really just be best friends with somebody.
Yeah.
There's, like, no way you're just really best friends with somebody. I mean, there is, but it was attraction first. You didn't look at that person initially
Oh, I
and
see
be
what
like,
you're saying,
okay.
and just start dating
Oh,
them.
you was just like a real good best friend. Let me be your best friend. It's an attraction there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always going to be that attraction there. Do you get what I'm saying? Are you following me?
I'm kind of following you saying that you don't have platonic relationships without any attraction.
But wait, let me get to.
That's what
But
you-
wait.
That's
Wait,
how
let
it
me get
starts.
to-
You
let me
saying
get
that's
to
how
this.
your friendship starts with a little
But
bit
do
of
you ever
attraction.
look at somebody and be like, oh, that looks like a really good friend. Let me go be her friend real quick.
No, that's not how it happens. And what happens when you become somebody's friend is y'all just end up in a situation.
It starts as an attraction.
No, if
Mm.
I'm trying to talk to a girl, then it'll start as an attraction and it might move on to friendship. But if I'm just innocent, like if I'm at a party and the person sitting next to me just happens to be a female and we have a
But
conversation.
there's no way you don't ever go through that thought process of,
Wait, I gotta read
Oh,
this.
you saying there's no way the thought process don't come up like what
yeah,
if we
so
had
like,
sex?
Once it's your like it's like it's something that could happen. Like,
Wait,
you know,
put a pin in that. I gotta
Okay.
read this comment from Teresa. She said, maybe it's because I'm a woman, but if I tapped that, no one who is a friend is going anywhere near that.
Exactly. It's like, why would you do that? You're just not
Alright,
doing
okay,
it.
She
so
said,
like-
if I tapped that.
So like
No.
a
All right,
dude.
So Teresa, well, I guess her friends would know that she tapped that.
Yeah, I mean she's saying that none of her friends could
So
tap
if
what
she didn't tap it, so Teresa, what you're saying, I didn't do that word is just fun. So
Tap.
Teresa, what you're saying is, if you didn't tap it, then your best friend can go ahead and tap it.
No.
That's what she said. She
All right,
said,
Teresa, go
but if
ahead,
I
girl.
tapped it, then no one else is going anywhere near it. But that's kind of selfish. That's kind of
See, men
And
think
that's what I'm
differently.
saying.
Men
That's
think
what I'm saying.
differently.
That's kinda selfish.
That's what I'm saying about the twisted viewpoint of a guy.
It's
You
not
guys
twisted.
pass that on. Yeah, you guys go pass it on with the
Pass that
quickness.
joint to the
like,
side, yo.
yeah, pass it to the bros real quick. Like that's the
No.
twisted part about it. Like
You
that's,
making it sound way worse.
Yo, I
No,
see.
it ain't no-
Now you going
No,
deep.
no, no.
You digging
I'm
deep
just
down
saying.
somewhere.
Listen, nah.
Not saying to
listen.
pass it on, bro. Like, no.
And you can't say
Like,
that
here you go,
about a
bro.
girl you was in a real relationship with. If it was
you
a,
can't.
Talk about some past that.
if it was a, I mean,
Oh my god.
I guess I don't know. I guess I can't even comment on that one.
I think it's
Past
about
that,
moral
though?
and it's about morals and your loyalty. as a
Yo,
person
she real
regardless.
passionate about this. My mic been shaking. She be like, no.
It's just a lot. It's like a character.
No,
as a
no, but
person.
listen. But am I? If it's the difference? Am I passing it so that like they can have fun, or am I passing it and they
No,
gonna
we
get
talking straight
involved?
from, like a relationship.
And okay,
that's not
Not
switching
enough.
up.
See, you
okay,
getting
okay.
two.
Straight from
You
a
getting two.
relationship. So let my best friend date an ex, bruh. Like, I mean, you can sure.
Would you be mad at your homie if he was like, "Yo, can I shoot my shot?"
No.
All right, so
Okay.
listen, what if it was the one that got away? You know, we all have that person. I was like, you know, it's
Oh no, that's
Wow.
disrespectful. Then, yeah, that's disrespectful.
but
That's
think
disrespectful.
about that. As
That's a whole different situation. If it's one that like you were trying to get with, boom, 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 and
you
then
guys
and she
work,
just
if
got
it's just
away,
like, yeah,
that's
the one that got
disrespectful.
away.
That's
It's
a little disrespectful.
disrespectful.
See, the only
I-
way this can work out
The one
is
that got. I don't think I've ever had a one that got away.
yeah, but the only way it could work out is if you two, as adults, are on a mutual standpoint when it comes to breakup, where there is no emotional, like it's like, wow, this ain't working out, and it's like, okay, we're cool. I don't know if that, and I think the only way that can happen,
like you said, guys are a little
it
different
depends
because
on how deep you are within that relationship.
I don't know.
I think I could let my friends date my ex. To be honest,
Do you think you would?
yeah,
You
they could
could?
date him because I'm like I don't want nothing to do with that.
But you're still gonna be friends with them. Like it's still gonna be busting it up. We gonna be
See, that's the thing. I'm confused. Can you be friends with your ex like that?
I feel like the dynamic of the
The
relationship
dynamic is
changes
definitely
between
going to
you
change.
guys.
Yeah, the dynamic of the relationship
totally
will definitely
different.
change because, first of all, we're going to have to talk about different things because I'm not going to want to hear what you do.
Well, so we have a couple people
No, Teresa
joining the
just
live.
gave her answer.
Okay, so for
If
those
I
who
didn't-
just joined, the question is: would you allow your best friend to date your ex if you guys had a breakup? And it's like, would you allow? And if you would, how much time has to go by before you allow to do it?
Are you saying yes?
So
Was your answer yes?
I didn't give an answer. So now Teresa.
He's trying to avoid
So
it.
now Teresa said, she said, LMAO, she said, if I didn't have sex, then it's fine. I don't care if it's selfish. From an emotional standpoint, it would be difficult, even if I am done with it. To see my friend with them like that, it would be hard to see
That's
them
what I'm
together.
saying. It's always gonna be something there.
Like a little twin.
And then, like, even if you're okay with it, it's still gonna be like you gonna roll your eyes real quick and be like, okay, wait, I forgot I'm not supposed to be rolling my eyes at this.
Yeah,
You know, it's gonna be-
you
it's
gotta
gonna-
come back to
you gotta
reality,
from
come
it,
back
but
to
it's always
consciousness
going to
because
be
there's gonna be
something
a
there.
level of.
It's
So-
always gonna be something there.
So then going to, are you able to be friends with your ex still?
What do you mean? After they're dating the other person?
No. You guys break up. So you said that you're still friends with your ex.
Yeah.
All of them?
Well, the one that didn't delete me off the face of social
No
media.
shucks.
the ones
So
that
you're-
didn't delete me off the face of social media. Yeah.
So
I'm
you can still
with
be
them.
friends with them?
Yeah, absolutely.
How's that working
It
out?
took a while for me.
To be friends with one ex or all your exes?
Well, this is one particular one that I care about.
Okay. So
It took a while for
Is
her
this
to be
one,
friends with that one.
so how'd this one go? How did this one go? Was this like he broke my heart, or was it you broke his heart?
I don't know. We were best friends first. So like we had like feelings from just being best friends, and then we tried a little relationship out. Remember I talked about him before.
Yeah. So wait a second.
Yeah.
So what's
So wait,
a
you
while?
have to-
Because it took me a second too, but not. It took me like 6 months.
No, yeah, it took me a while.
Mark was counting.
Well, I mean, when you see, because I know the timeline. I just know it. I just know the timeline between when I was like,
Answer
I'm never
the-
talking to you again.
Okay,
To the
Justin said, answer the question.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah,
And
answer the
he
question,
used my full
Logan.
government name. All right. So,
I want somebody to answer it. Like you don't get that.
let's see. It
All right,
would
well,
be
his man
weird.
thinks.
It would be so. I would say no at first. No at first, but it would have to be a good 2 years before it's like a year or two, because it would just be weird, and then the dynamics. Yeah, it would be.
John,
it would be.
You still agree with us on the whole no part. Not us. I'm talking about me personally. You still agree with me on the no
I'm just trying to
part.
find some loopholes in this. And you
So wait a
guys-
second.
You still
You
agree.
say no. So
He's
you,
saying no still.
I don't understand.
No,
that.
but I
Wait.
said the time frame. It has to be a good 2 years. 2 years. 2 years is good. 1 year.
No, the
from a
reason that
breakup,
you confuse me is because you're engaged. That's the reason you confuse me.
I can step out. Of,
No, because you said that if I can't let it happen, this was your
Can't let-
words.
What happened?
You were like, if I can't let it happen, that means there's some emotional ties still there.
Yes, that's with anyone.
Right. So if you can't let it happen and there's emotional ties still there, why? What? I'm confused. This is why I'm confused.
What?
You're engaged. Everything should be broken.
No, now yes. I'm not
Everything's
talking about.
broken.
I'm not talking about like it being engaged. I'm talking about like not in, like in the dating.
All
game
right.
and
What
all
I'm
that
talking about
stuff.
is currently, right now, today.
Oh, currently
can
right now,
can
yeah.
your best friend date your exes?
Oh yeah, no problem at all.
No problem at all.
No
So
problem at
what
all.
were you trying to say?
I was talking about if I wasn't engaged and I was still in the dating game.
Oh, like in the dating game.
Dating game, and
He's
then
like,
breaking up.
okay,
Oh,
I got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Engagement now, it's like, and then you know, that's a whole nother discussion. Being engaged and what you go through emotionally, mentally, preparing yourself for marriage.
Yo, I need to
See,
know.
I like
so,
Eric.
are you still
What did
friends
Eric
with
say?
your exes?
Ain't no
no
time
time
frame,
frame.
bro. It's respect
Amongst
among
brothers.
I would never step to my homie ex. No, but we're saying if you ask, like, for example,
Who wants to do that though? Who's going to?
Yo, I'm
really-
gonna
Some
tell you,
people
no.
do, some people
Some
have.
people,
I know.
some homies' exes come at you.
I'm not even talking about
Get
when the
at
exes
you.
come at you. I'm talking about, like, I know dudes that, like, yo, I know y'all dated. Can we, like, but not like none of us, like our friends or something. Like, I know story, like my female
That's so
friends, and that
risky.
happened. And the guy was
that
like,
could ruin
yeah.
their friendship.
I think it has too.
Yeah.
I think it has a little bit, but no. When it comes to engaged in the mental preparation, that's a whole another thing, and I'm still learning. But one thing you do realize is that when you decide to marry that special someone, you are then saying that all your past relationships or your past experience
It's
it's
dead.
dead. It never existed.
Right,
The only thing
so-
you take from that is what you've learned about yourself within those relationships.
Amen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's clap it up for that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Oh, I get a click. Oh, thank you.
So, but what my question is, so are you still friends with any of your exes?
Social media, through social media.
No, I mean a real friend, not like, are you a
Oh
real
no.
friend?
No. Like nobody. Like they might like my pictures every once in a while. Might like theirs.
So it's-
but
it's
it's
too
no
far distant.
conversations.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have any
be-
conversations.
So could you be a friend with one of your exes, or would your fiance allow that?
Would
depends on
would
the
my
purpose.
fiance allow it? I never brought it up. Would I allow that? No.
You wouldn't allow her to be friends with any of her exes.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, friends for what?
Okay.
I'm
was
your only friend. I'm your best friend. I'm the friend you need. That's it. No.
Would
That was
you
just a
be
question. I'm
okay
just
with
being
her,
so
like,
ignorant.
like if you're dating, period, would you be okay with your like girlfriend finding new guy friends? Like, let's not say it's like a
Oh,
best friend.
see.
What?
If they go out to the party, they meet a new guy friend.
What you need a new guy friend? I'm all the guy you need.
No,
You don't
No,
need
you're
nothing.
not.
What? Oh, no, you don't need no other guy friend.
Here's where his
You
ego
don't
come in.
It's not an ego thing. It's
That's exactly
no,
what it
it's
is.
not an ego thing. You don't need what you need another guy friend for. Like if I like all right, well he's more this. All right, I could do that. You know what I mean? Like what you need.
See, that's extra.
Yeah, see, you.
It's like, I like you for this. Say that way.
No.
I personally think you don't have a choice in a
Yeah,
situation
in all
because
seriousness.
the girl's gonna go out into the world. She's gonna be at a work environment. She's gonna have males around her. She's gonna create relationships. You don't have a choice to whether friendship blossoms from something that happens. But what you can do is set boundaries on how far they take their friendship.
Okay, but you'll be okay with it.
Yeah. To a
Hey,
certain
listen,
extent.
let me I'm gonna do this real quick because we only have a couple more minutes. If y'all want to call in, you can call, please. Eric, Justin, one of
sure the
y'all.
phone working?
Oh, Bob, how you doing, Bob? What's going on? Call in at 215-619-7366. I'd love to. You know, I'm a little nervous because I know E and I know Justin.
And they gonna bring up stuff.
And
Call
I
in, baby, because I
And
I don't be bringing up stuff because
Who
I be
else?
letting them slide, but y'all ain't gonna let them
Let's see
slide.
who else. Ant, it's been a couple years, so
Make
but
sure his phone working.
yo, you're so petty, yo. You know Mark's like a
There we
light skinned
go.
brother. Like Mark is really, really petty. Mark is like a light skinned black dude, except he's black. And that's the funny thing about it.
What
So
are you talking about? I be having fun.
So I'm gonna put this. You so petty, yo. You know how many arguments me and Mark got in college? Like, oh my gosh, yo. But hold on one second.
Petty one.
I can't.
Let's see. Hold on. All right,
Yeah,
so there we
fun
go.
with us.
I put up the
I
number.
know.
If
Darn
you
it.
guys want to, you can go ahead and call. But to have your wife or fiance having let's even break it down because I know not everybody's engaged or married. So even your girlfriend, it would be you're cool to have guy friends, but it's
The level.
It's when you utilize your guy friends.
Right.
To
Yeah,
make
that's
it
important
appropriate.
too. That's
Like it has to be
important.
appropriate. You know what I mean? That's what I'm kind of looking at.
Okay.
Right.
In a
So
way.
it's like if her car breaks down, she call her guy friend instead of calling you. Is that
That's
I'm gonna have-
not
that's so
appropriate.
disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
That is so disrespectful.
Tables is getting thrown that night.
Yo,
And she was like, well, we was arguing at the time. I
is
don't
she
give
talking?
up.
But you know what? You know what's funny though? You know what's funny? And I know I don't think my ex is watching or whatever. But if she is, whatever. It's all good. Funny games. But the funny thing is, my one ex, we had a break. Like we decided to take a break from each
Are
other.
those real?
But we still
Breaks are tricky. I don't
Breaks
never
are
want to take
tricky.
a break because I can't even navigate a break properly. I don't even know what to do.
Breaks are kind of tricky. I think, in my viewpoint, breaks are just you're not obligated to call that person that day, so you don't have to worry about calling. Like you don't have to worry about talking.
Ian said you can have
That's
guy
it.
friends, but you can't hang out with them one on one.
Oh,
They
yeah,
gotta
there
be
you go.
like
Appropriate.
you gotta have a chaperone.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm the chaperone.
He didn't say chaperone though. He didn't say that.
But I did have one of my exes. We took a break, and within that break, her car broke down, and instead of calling me, she called her ex.
Oh, what?
She called her ex.
That's crazy.
And then I found out because we were still cool, and she was like, "Yeah, well, you know, I had issues with my car and broke down." And I was like, "Oh, why you ain't call me?" She's like, "Oh no, I don't, because I didn't want to bother you, and I called such and such." Mind you, but here's the
That's
thing,
when
though.
the break is broke.
No, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
phone call.
We got a phone call.
You nervous to pick it up? It's the
Oh, my
it's the
God.
girl you talking about.
I'm a little nervous to pick this one up, but mind you, let me finish this. Mind you, he was closer to her anyway, so then I was like, okay. But we got a caller on the line. What up? You on the Goonies? Who is this?
Yeah, mute the mic.
This is Bob, man. I'll make this real quick.
okay.
I don't want
Whew.
to tie up your line. I
Okay.
called last week.
All right, thank you. I'm
So
glad.
I
it's
need get your opinion on this, right?
Yeah.
So my buddy was dating a girl. He was dating a girl, and this girl started calling me, and I'm like, why are you calling me? She's like, oh, he's being mean. He's being this. He's doing this. Like apparently it was like some sort of a relationship. I don't know what it was. Something was going on, like they were arguing and stuff like that.
yeah.
So this has happened a long time ago. So I'm like, look, you and Steve are gonna have to talk that out. You know what I mean? Like it can't be. You can't be calling me about this. Like I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know. So she keeps calling. She's like, why don't you come up to Hoboken this weekend and hang out? I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, so
She's trying to get
so
revenge.
So then I talked to my buddy Steve. I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on between you guys. She keeps calling me. Like, what is the deal here? Because now, like, I'm in the middle, you know?
Yeah, that's when you
No,
say,
we
get
got
your
no-
girl, homie. Get your girl.
Yeah, I was like, yo, you better check this because if she's calling me, she's calling other guys too, you know? So I'm like, I don't know what it is that you're doing, but apparently it was like just like a really like volatile relationship. Not physically, but like they would argue and scream at each other and they dug at each other like personal digs.
So
And I'm like, I don't know. So like finally I'm just like, look, I was like, I can't help. Like, I mean, I didn't know what to do because I got this girl crying. Like,
So finally
hysterically.
you went to Hoboken. I got you.
Nah, I didn't though. She was a good-looking girl. I don't know what my buddy's problem is. I mean, I don't know what the deal was, but I don't know. What do you do in that situation? You're good friends with the guy. You barely know the girl. She's on the phone hysterically crying, and it's like, I'm not going up to Hoboken. I'm not doing that. I can't do that to a friend, but like, I feel bad because I want to do the right thing and listen to her, but then it's like I'm getting involved. How would you guys
you did the
handle
right
that?
thing. You did exactly the right thing. You shut her
Yeah, you
down. You
definitely
didn't
did.
go to Hoboken, and you told your boy about it. So
I
that was
would-
the right thing.
I would question though, Bob. Was this like your best friend? Because why was she so comfortable with calling you?
I don't know. That's the thing. I'd never really found that out. But I mean, he was good friends of mine in the Marine Corps, and I was like,
okay,
yeah.
so she was basically she might have been trying to shoot her shot. In other words, you never know. She might have been trying to get back at him by talking to one of his close friends or confiding in them. Maybe that could have been it. But did they get it together?
yeah. But I'm also interested in Deja's opinion too. Like, if you were dating a guy for like 9 months and you guys got really close, would you call one of his good friends and be like, "This is Like I thought it was odd. I guess you're right. Maybe trying to get back, but hey, man, I'll hang up. I'll listen to you guys like talk about it, but I just thought it was weird. I'm interested to hear Deja's take on this.
Personally, no, I would not do that. But here's the thing. I feel like maybe she mission accomplished because you called him. Like she probably just wanted him to know. I know personally if I'm doing it, it's like because I know he's gonna go back to his friend regardless and say it. It's like so my damage has been done. You know what I mean? Like what I
Jedi
wanted
mind
to do
trick.
was accomplished. But I feel like you did the right thing. If she was really genuinely calling you to get like you did the right thing by just like listening to her. Like okay, cool. I'm gonna talk to my homeboy and you whatever. But it's never. People always have like like
ulterior motives.
Yeah, I think you did what she wanted her to do. So what happened afterwards?
Well, they ended up breaking up, and I asked them like after they broke up, like they broke up like 1 or 2 times, and then like the third time was like final, and I was like, yo, what was going on? He's like, dude, she just all like because he told me that he started to like take like personal digs at her because he got really frustrated and it got really heated. He admitted that he was wrong. And I guess I guess I don't know that I was like the only one that she was calling. And I asked him that. I'm like, was she calling anyone else? And he said no. And I was like, well, what was her intention? Like, did she really think I was going to go all the way up to Hoboken to hang out with her? Like that's no. So he just said that he didn't know. He felt exactly what you said, that she was trying to get back at him maybe by, hooking up with me or something. Because I was like, I don't know what to do here because I felt bad for her, but at the same time, I don't know both sides of the story,
I don't think she really went to hook up.
Oh,
I don't think that she really went to hook up with you. I think that she just wanted to get back to him. That she asked you to go do something so personal, and this was like, wait, what?
She's so nice and so, and it's like she projects her own personality to another female. But these girls out here ain't like you.
You
like,
think that? You think that she was really trying to hook up with
they're
him?
not.
It was like really her just really trying to get him to. If he did it, then grand. She was gonna be good. Like, it was gonna pop off regardless. Like she was gonna be happy if that was really gonna go down. But since she was taking a risk with it, she was like, okay, so if it doesn't happen, it still gets back to him. I still get my point across.
I got you. So
but if
she
he
managed
does
her
come,
risk.
This is a
Hey
double
guys,
whammy on
thanks
it.
for taking my phone
I
call.
got you. All right.
Oh yeah, thanks,
Thanks for
Bob.
taking my phone call. 2 days, can't wait.
Thanks, Bob. And hey, tell all the listeners where they can listen to your show at.
They can listen to my show right here on MoncoRadio.com or go to the TuneIn app and search Monco Radio, hit play. Thursdays 1:30 to 3. It's the Hearts and Minds Sports Talk. You can also like my Hearts and Minds Sports Talk page on Facebook. So listen in this Thursday, 1:30 to 3.
All right, great. Thanks. Appreciate your phone call, Bob. Hey, I'm glad that Eric and
It's
Justin did not
9:57.
call in. Yes, I know, and we're gonna have to leave the studio. But anyway, that was a real dope. Hey, listen.
Can we flip it before we leave real quick?
Yeah.
Would you date your exes? I mean, your best friend's ex?
What I
Quick
did,
answer. Quick answer.
My best friend's ex.
Would
no.
you date them? No. John?
which side do you want? Do you want the
Oh
selfish?
my god.
Like, because it depends on your relationship with the guy.
And how
counts
good
too,
does
right?
she look?
No.
It does not matter. It's your best friend.
But if he said it's like, yeah, I ain't got no problem with it.
Why
I'll
are
be
you
like,
asking?
all right.
The first
No,
part
you're
of you.
asking to date, not to tap it. Just
Yeah,
to
that's
date. That's
date.
different.
I know.
To be in a
what we're talking
relationship.
about.
Okay. Would you
But
be?
you honestly, okay, quick question.
No,
so,
it would be so weird.
So if you
I couldn't
ask
do
your
it. I
friend
couldn't
and he
do it.
says no, and the girl is cool with it, wouldn't that like show you a lot about her character? Wouldn't it make you honestly in the back of your mind really not be
But there
trusting
are
of her?
some
Right.
women
You know
out
what I
there.
mean?
Yeah.
But there are some
Yeah.
women out there. That's happened before.
Wait,
and they're
trusting
fine
of
with
her
it.
after. Wait, did they break up?
Yeah, they're broken up, and she knows that you guys are best friends, and she's willing to date you. And that to me makes me want to question her character. That would question her a little bit, like, huh?
Well, listen. All I know is that it's time for us to go. So,
Some lessons have to be learned the hard way
yeah,
too.
yeah. Hey, man. Listen. I just want to give. Let me. Where's my? Where is it at? It's not there. I don't know. I was going to give a hand clap, but I can't find it on there. But anyway, hey, thanks for all our listeners and viewers. Make sure you tune in next Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. You can call in. And I think we need to keep this thing going. So now would you date your exes? And I don't know why we always just, for some reason, fall on this relationship thing. I know I am a Pisces. I
you guys are
believe,
sensitive.
yeah, in a way, yeah, we're very loyal and sensitive.
Cancer and Pisces, you guys are.
You're
D's
a
a Cancer.
Who?
D's a. That's why you guys work together so perfectly. You and your fiance, Cancer.
Oh yeah,
You guys
she is a
work.
Cancer. Yeah. She is a Cancer.
Understand your emotions.
And yes, and she doesn't allow me to call. She doesn't allow me to call her D though. I can't. There's no.
That's why he's like, who?
I can't call her. I can't call her Dee. I can't call her. She doesn't want me calling her nicknames. So that's why. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna have to keep this thing going. But hey, thanks for everyone who's tuning in. And it seems like people are just now tuning in even later.
Sorry, friends, come back.
Yeah. Who's the Jay? What up? Bob, thanks for calling in. Justin. Who's that? Elena. Eric. Ant and a lot of other ones. And definitely Teresa, man. Her comments were
A vocab word.
Yeah. Yeah. But hey, listen, you can check us out again next Tuesday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. You can also call in 215-619-7366. Hey, if you have any questions or anything like that, or you want some relationship advice, because obviously that's what we're turning into, a relationship podcast thing. You can check us out on Facebook.com/The Goonies Radio and Instagram, The Goonies Radio, and Snapchat and Twitter.